Sairam students, welcome back. Let us continue with the revision of geography. Lesson number 4, maps. Children, in this lesson we have already revised about map and different types of maps. But children, today we will revise about components of maps. That is about distance and direction. We shall revise the third component of map, that is symbol, in our next class. And also what is sketch and what do you mean by plan. We shall revise that also in our next class. So children, now let us begin with our revision. Components of map. How many components of maps are there, children? There are 3 components of maps. What are they? Distance, direction and symbol. Now children, let us revise the first component of map. Let us define and discuss distance as a component of map. Children, you know that maps are drawings and they reduce the whole world or a part of it to fit on a sheet of paper. In other words, we can say that maps are drawn to reduce scales. But it needs great care while doing this reduction work in order to keep the distance between the real places, and it can only be possible when a small distance on paper it represents a large distance on the ground. So for this purpose, what is used? A scale is used for this purpose. So children, what do you mean by the term the scale of the map? The term the scale of the map, it means the ratio between the actual distance on the ground and the distance shown on the map. Now children, let's take an example. Suppose the distance between your school and your home is 10 kilometers. And if you show this 10 kilometers distance by 2 centimeters on a map, this means 1 centimeter on the map will show 5 kilometers on the ground. Thus, the scale of your drawing will be 1 centimeter is equal to 5 kilometers. Thus, scale is very important in any map. And if scale is known, calculation of distance between any two places on a map will be easy. And there are 2 types of scales, small scale maps and large scale maps. Children, what is a small scale map? A small scale is used to show large areas on a paper like continents or countries. For example, 5 centimeters on the map can be shown for 500 kilometers of the ground. Children, we cannot draw 500 kilometers on a sheet of paper, isn't it? So, we are reducing the scale here. So, a small scale is used to show the large areas. That is, the 500 kilometers, it is reduced to 5 centimeters on paper. And what is a large scale map? A large scale is used to show a small area like a village or town on paper. For example, 5 centimeters on the map shows 500 meters only on the ground. That is, 500 meters they are shown on the map as 5 centimeters. This means a large scale is used to show a small area on paper. Children, which maps give more information? Large scale maps give more information than small scale maps. Now children, let's differentiate between a small scale map and a large scale map. First point, a small scale map is used to show large areas like continents or countries on a paper, while a large scale map is used to show a small area such as village or town on a paper. Second point, a large scale map is more informative than a small scale map. In this way, we can differentiate between a small scale map and a large scale map. Now let us revise about direction. Direction is an important component of a map. Children, what is called the north line? You have seen that most maps contain an arrow marked with the letter N at the upper right hand corner, and this arrow, it shows the north direction, so it is called the north line. And after knowing the north direction, other directions such as east, west and south can be easily found out. And children, there are 4 major directions. What are they? North, south, east and west, and they are called cardinal points. So children, what are the 4 cardinal directions? The 4 cardinal directions are north, south, east and west. Besides these, there are 4 intermediate directions. They are northeast, that is NE, southeast, that is SE, southwest, that is SW, and northwest, that is NW. Thus, the location of any place with more accuracy can be possible with the help of these intermediate directions. Children, here you can see the diagram of cardinal directions that is given on page number 25 in your geography textbook. Children, what is a compass? The direction of a place is traced out with the help of a compass. That means it is an instrument used to find out main direction, and its magnetic needle, it always points towards north-south direction. Children, here you can see the diagram of a compass. You can see the magnetic needle, it is pointing towards the north-south direction. This diagram is on page number 25 in your geography textbook. So children, with the help of this compass, we can easily find out the direction of a place. Children, this is the map of a village that is given on page number 25 in your geography textbook. If you look at this figure, you can see there is a scale. You can see 1 centimeter is equal to 10 meters on the ground. So, it may be used for measuring the distance between places. For example, the distance between the well and the tree is 5 centimeters. Children, where is the well here? Yes, and the tree. So, the distance between the well and the tree is 5 centimeters. It means that the actual distance is 50 meters. Now, the distance between the post office, that is A, to Kareem's house, that is E, is 12 centimeters. This is A, post office. This is E, Kareem's house, and the distance is 12 centimeters. It means 120 meters on the ground. But children, can you fly like a bird directly from E to A? No, isn't it? You will have to walk on the road. So, let us measure the total walking distance from E to C, then C to M, then M to B and B to A. And let us add all these distances. And this will be the total walking distance from Kareem's house to the post office. So children, we can say that maps are drawn to reduce scales to fit on a sheet of paper. Now children, let's do a quiz. Tick the correct option. First one, a compass is used dash. A, to show symbols. B, to find the main direction. C, to measure distance. What's the correct option? Yes, B, to find the main direction. A compass is used to find the main direction. Second one, a scale is necessary dash. A, for a map. B, for a sketch. C, for symbols. What's the correct option? Correct. A for a map. A scale is necessary for a map. Third one. Which one is not an intermediate direction? A. Northeast, B. West, C. Northwest. What's the correct answer? Yes, B. West. West is not an intermediate direction. Fourth one. A dash is used to show large areas like continents or countries on a paper. A. Small scale, B. Large scale, C. None of the above. What's the correct option? Yes, A. Small scale. A small scale is used to show large areas like continents or countries on a paper. Children, today we have completed the revision of part 2 of geography lesson number 4. We shall continue with the revision of this lesson in our next class. Till then, goodbye children.